Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I want to do something that I haven't been done for a very long time. Basically show you guys my account. I got a request from one of my viewers recently that want to compare what I have in my item bags and also Immortal fragments and such other things that I've been holding for a very long time and see what kind of like mid spender pay grade have in their account compared to low spender or casual spenders or free to play players. And in this video, I will be showing you guys everything that I have so you guys can see what I've been doing in the past couple of years. Let's start with the item bag because I think this is one of the easiest things to collect in the game, and I think a lot of people that have been playing longer than me have way more resource item than me as well. As you can see, some of the items like stones, I had 26,000. I remember I talked to somebody a couple of KVKs ago. They talked about how much items you have in the bag, and I was really surprised to see that they've been hoarding a lot. Of course, they've been spending a lot as well, but they've been hoarding for years, waiting for example, Castle 60, which will come in a couple of months' time. So I'll be waiting for that, and these resources that you see here will be for those items or those things. And yeah, I don't have too much. You have gold overs, leftovers. It's not like you really need them, so you stack them for months, some for years. Like me, I've been stacking since Castle 55, which is, I believe it was 1.5 years ago when that came out. So I think that, yeah, when you look at it, I'm very satisfied with what I have in terms of resources. And, I could probably have a little bit more, but I've been using them on, for example, technology, which I'm nearly done as well, and other stuff like wasting them on troops, just to fight things. So this is kind of like this what you can expect from people that have been holding for at least 1 to 1.5 years, looking like in the bag. Let's take a look at the Speedups. As you can see, I have a decent amount of universal Speedups. I haven't used any of these for at least a couple of months now, and it may be even years. So I managed to save up a lot in 5 minutes and also 3 hours. Same thing with the building Speedups. You can see I have a lot. I heard somebody had way more as well. So I mean, I've been saving up for like at least 2 to 3 years. Oh, sorry, 2 years. That should be like after the Castle 55. After that, I didn't use it on anything, which it's quite a while, and you can see the amount that I have here is a lot. As for the research speedups, I have done a lot of technology in the recent months, and I just want to finish and complete every research technology in the academy before Castle 60 drops, so I can be ready for that and new technology that comes with the update. As for troops and healing, it goes up and down depending on KVK, of course, because some KVK you do fights a lot, and you most likely gonna use these speed ups, all of it in one KVK. Same with the healing, so I've been saving them a lot. I've been very conservative in the past KVK now, fighting when I need to, and also fighting when I can, not just go all out on somebody that I know I'm gonna lose, right? So that is a waste of the speed ups. And we have the garrisoning items and speed ups. I've been saving them a little bit. It's not that we really need them, but it's really nice to have them in case we're gonna do, for example, quest for speed up quest, for example, in the legendary pass or in the holy and shadow pass as well, because they do require that you use some speed ups every single day. So this is very good items to use for that. And we have the dragon, the speed ups as well. I haven't really upgraded my dragon like with speed ups in very long time. I still have some of the dragons not maxed out, but I'm just basically let it run out because I feel like I probably not gonna use the wind dragon anytime soon or at all. So I'm just gonna just basically just let it go and set the Speedups when the castle 60 drops, so that I can speed up directly to level 60, which is going to be nice as well. So, and the last part, this is relatively new. I think it's around like half year old or less than a year, and this is for the training ground, or sorry, not the training ground, but the forge. Now you can speed up the forge item stuff, like for example the transmute elemental core. You can speed these things up now, which in my opinion is a very good addition to the game. And currently, as you can see, I've been saving up a lot. I don't really need them. I just continuously making them when I have full resources, so I can have these items ready, like when I need the make artifacts, right? So that's gonna be very good for that. And let's take a look at the boosts. Now let's take a look at the boost section in the item bank. I do have few barriers because I've been using them, and if you can stack a lot of them, it's very nice. You can get some of them from the Alliance shop, and I think you can get some of them from other events as well. I can't remember, but I remember getting some of them from there. And you have some 24 hours here as well, but I never use that. I think it's a waste unless you're planning to go away, like not play the game for at least a day or something. But since I play every day for even 5 to 10 minutes, I know how to move to safety before leaving my castle and logging out, so I don't really need to use that much. That's why I have like 96 of it. As far as for the boost, for the PvP boost, attack, defense, crit, and dodge, I think they are really easy to get, especially the dodge and the crit. They comes very often from the citadels and cities in the KVK map. You can also obtain them in the arena, so you can get them anywhere, like anytime. I would buy only the attack and defense one because I feel like they are the most important one and the best one you can get in terms of the boost, like as a free-to-play. As far as for the KVK boost, you can get them anytime when you do just like basically finishing the event in the KVK map, then you will get these boosts for free. And as you can see, I have a lot because I've been rarely using them unless it's like important PvP for objectives and such, then I would probably use them a lot. As far as for the gathering ones, I think the gatherings, I never use them outside of the KVK map. The first like during 2 to 3 days, you're probably going to use them a lot, so you're probably going to be farming a lot because you have to reach a certain amount for towers and other things. So it's very good to have it for that purposes. As far as in Norheim, you don't really need those anymore. That's why you can see that I have like 800 of 4 hours and 100 of 8 hours, right? And only 91 of 1 hours because I've been using them, and they only work if you activate this and then you send the gatherings. That's when you can see the increase of gathering speed. If you already your gatherings have been sent out and you pop this off after, it won't work like that. So keep in mind when you use that, it's going to be a little bit tweak onto that. As far as the resource boost, I use the 4 hours every day because it's very easy to get, and there's one quest in the daily quest as well that you require to use one of the boosts, and this is a very good item to use right there. And you can see here, you don't really need them. I have a lot of the 8 hours one. If you want to use them, your lone resources, and you have the resource nodes over here at maxed out level, and you want to get resources ASAP or as much as possible in the quickest time, these boosts will definitely help out. And I would pop at least a couple of days worth of resources, and I think that would help a lot of people as well. As for equipment part, I don't think that is much to talk about because you keep farming them all the time. I usually save at least 2 or 3 of the same items for every equipment and elements, because sometimes when you reborn Immortal that you plan not to use again. For example, if I were to reborn Attila and I have perfect, basically ideal equipments for Water Immortal, and when I reborn Attila, I want to reborn the items like the equipment as well. And when you do that, they basically delete the equipments. So it's better to have some leftovers like this, right? So you can switch to the next one without having to think about, oh, I had to farm again to be able to get the same elemental equipment. So that is something that I should, you should do as well, because I think it's really good to have some extra, because then you have a bit more flexible on what you can do, right? So you can see I have plenty of equipments for a lot of different elementals. I don't have every single one. I think I still miss something, but I usually farm a lot during the double rewards event or double nooms event. That is a very, very good thing to keep in mind. When the double noom events arise, just spam the AP, farm them, keep some of the, equipments, and basically the rest, just delete them all. Now let's take a look at the other items in the item bag, as probably this is the most exciting part of the bag. And you can see I do have a lot in here. I try to save up for 40,000 dragon crystals, preparing for Castle 60 and Dragon level 60 as well as I have some Immortal fragments chest right here. I do have some skill stones, and I have some Shadow Dragon crystals that I've been working on. Same with the Fire Dragon, which I think I will pause that because I want to get these first. And I do have some Crimson Moonlight as well. So it's not too much to see here. And you have some AP pods, you have some SP pods that I've been saving for the KBK and boost for the Immortals as well. So this will be very important when the Castle 60 drops, and boost will be required to get higher, or get higher boost, and you're required to do well of time more. So this will be very important there. And I have very low amount of teleports, but I probably can ask somebody to send me some, or I can farm myself for the rest of the KVK, so I can be prepared. As far as the keys, it's very good that we can compose them now, so I can compose some golden keys if I need that as well. So that is very good. And I do have some Philosopher's Stone shards. I do have some Philosopher's Stones that I try to keep over 100 every single day, because I do like summon some Immortals, but sometimes I get too excited and I spend like 50, 60 Philosopher's Stones. But yeah, although you can easily get them from events, but I try to have as much as possible in terms of like, in case some events require you to summon a lot of Philosopher's Stones, right? So that is something that I do. And as far as the Ancient Silver, this is from the Spending Rewards event. And you can see here, I've been farming a lot. And you can see these other coins as well, very similar coins, but it's different name. These are from the old event when you had like only one Immortal, like for example the Spending Reward only for King Arthur souvenir coins. These, like, we used to have that before. I think that was like 3 years ago. So yeah, they removed that long time ago, but I still have a lot of coins. Same thing for New Year's card, but the New Year's card event is still around, but these are from the old one. I think these are from the newer ones, but these are from like very, very long time ago, and they can't be used anymore, so they just sit there with like 3,500 New Year's cards, right? As far as for the artifact equipments, like the items that you require to have when you want to craft artifacts, I do have some for the purple tier, and I do have a lot for the golden tier. So I'm always ready if I get a good artifact that I want, or if I get the fragments for the artifact ready, I can always craft whenever I want. So that's why I'm always having that ready. Same thing for the chaos tier as well. I do have some eyes, so I can do the chaos wheel in case I want to get some chaos immortal, and also some well of time items. The items like the blue tier is actually very difficult to get. Not that it's it's just annoying because you use them so fast, and you need them for 5 levels to 10 levels, the blue and green tiers. I think it's just very annoying that you have to farm a lot. I wish you can get even more from the levels, because as you can see on the purple and the golden tier, I do have plenty of them, like 4,000, some of them 5,000, because you know I've been spamming the same level on fail time for a very long time. Same you can see here, I still need a lot, but hopefully in the future it's gonna be some way we can get these, you know, items easier, especially for the blue and the green tiers. As other stuff like Immortal fragments right here, it's just a collection that you collect over time. It's from the boats or the harbor, and let's see, you can get something. Yeah, we can get one shadow, as you can see here, and it's really nice to get some of them. So they can pop up here. You can see I have some sun crystal as well. I still miss 40 Empire sun crystals, so I'm probably going to save up for that in the future so I can upgrade the Empire artifact from silver to golden tier right away. And this is from also previous gift of bondings event. They changed that out now with just basically just pay $5 for the frame, and then you pay $50 for the teleportation skin, and then $100 for the castle skin, right? So they changed that out, and I think the current one is pretty good as well if you can spend $200 or $150, because before it used to cost even more. And you have Crystal Ball. I think this, you know, from the Spark of Galaxy, very good event. I haven't been playing that in the recent weeks, so I only have 10 to set them up for the future. Dragon Essence is going to be very important when Castle 60 drops. I'm looking forward to that. I have 900 now, been playing a lot of events to get these. Sometimes you get these way too much from Spark of Galaxies, that's why I do have 900. As for starters, nothing new. I just level up one of my Immortals, so I only have these kind of mounts. Nothing special, but you know, sometimes if you don't know what to spend on, just save them, because when most likely either portrait level or something like that gonna, you know, increase in the future. So just save them up instead of just using them on various Immortals, because right now we still haven't heard anything about reborning the Dragon Crystal, or sorry, the Stardust from the portrait of Immortal that we don't use anymore. So that is something that we have to wait for, but for now I would just recommend you guys to save them up for the future, or just basically using them on the Immortal that you want to play with. So the last part of this video, one of the things I want to show you guys is the Immortal fragments collection that I have, and I've been saving on them for a very long time. Most of them I got from Summoning Hall and various events that I've been doing for the past years. And as you can see, I do have pretty much every single Immortals right now except Ares, and I'm very happy about that. And also you can see some of the Immortal fragments that I have 2,300, 2,200, and 2,400 is because they are for the specialization level from level 0 to level 8. And of course you need more for the nodes in between that, so you're probably going to need around 4,000 fragments in total. And I'm happy that I'm halfway there, and you can see some of the Immortals like Harold, Richards, which have less Immortal fragments, is because I use them as a banking system. So I save these Immortal fragments in order for me to save up the purple crystals. As you can see here, whenever I need purple crystals, I usually sell Harold, Richard, Frederick, Julius Caesar, Peter, and Immortals that I don't really have planned to use in the future. So that's something that I do personally. You don't have to do that. You can sell them right away. But for me, when I have a lot of purple crystals, I just want to scroll the market and spend them all. And it goes down really fast if you do that. So another thing that I want to show you guys is the castle skins collections. I do have a lot of castle skins. I like to collect them. I do not have them all, but in the future I do plan to try and get most of them as much as possible. But some of them are locked behind some events and events that are no longer around. So we will have to see what we can get. But from the most recent one, I got every single thing of the seasonal event, and I plan to get the Poseidon as well. So I do have like a decent amount of collections, although the upgradable ones I haven't been able to upgrade them and probably never gonna be because I don't have the funds or the money to fight with the whales. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I have in my account. I do have a lot of nameplates as well, and there are some that I don't have, like the Facebook events and stuff like that. I do not have because I rarely on the IK Facebook page or the Discord events where they give out free frames and nameplate and such, right? I do have some of the like the teleportation decorations. I am not a really big fan of them. As long as I have enough of the stats, like different stats on all of them, I would be very happy because some of them is like, this is very good for PvP, right? But this is very good for just farming, and some of these is very good also for just for farming, but they're all pretty much the same, so it's not really important for me to get them right now. But in the future, if they cost a little bit less and easier to obtain, I would definitely get them as well as part of the collections. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, and hopefully I managed to show you guys what I have in my accounts, and this is a kind of like a mid-spender size. Of course, it can be a little bit more, a little bit less. It depends what you're focusing on. But for me, I've been collecting Immortal fragments as my main target and the skins as well. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And hopefully next time I make this kind of videos, probably in a year or year and a half, I will have way more items to show you guys. So yeah, that's it for me and my account. Thanks you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.